School is out for the year for Metro students and teachers, and it's out for good for about 100 workers who learned last week they're being laid off. Well, the school board says the district's stimulus money ran out and they had no choice but to let some people go. But as Channel 4's Nancy Amons found out, the workers hired with temporary stimulus money weren't necessarily the ones losing their jobs. She joins us now live to explain more about that. Nancy?
Well, Jennifer, we are here live at H.G. Hill Middle School, but the layoffs happened at schools across the district last week. Some longtime workers found out that when the stimulus money ran out, they lost their jobs, even though when they were hired, stimulus money hadn't even been thought of yet. Angela Russell adores working with special needs children. When she first took the job as a paraprofessional nearly 17 years ago, she knew she had found her calling.
Love my job.
Earlier this year, at a district meeting about special education, she learned the stimulus money had run out.
That's when I learned about the cuts and was told then that only the newly hired under the stimulus money would be cut.
She was safe, or so she thought, until last week when her principal called her in to say she was being displaced. It hit her in the parking lot.
I just got laid off, and I put 17 years in there.
Meanwhile, the two paraprofessionals who were the last to be hired at H.G. Hill kept their jobs. It turns out those laid off were not just the people hired with stimulus money. We asked the school system for an explanation. Spokeswoman Olivia Brown says principals from each school looked at their needs and hired or kept the most qualified. The decision was based on needs, not seniority. Angela Russell is hurt deeply.
Yes, I consider myself to be highly qualified, and who are they to say that I'm not? You know, I'm shocked from that, but I know that I'm highly qualified.
She'd gotten good evaluations, was even going to college part-time to earn a special education teaching degree, a profession she feels called to use her gift, working with special needs children. Now, the school board invited her and some other special needs teachers who were laid off to go to a jobs fair today. She was encouraged to take a bus driver's job or to take a substitute teacher's job, a job that would pay less than $10 an hour. In the meantime, she finds out that she loses her Metro health insurance August 31st. In West Nashville, Nancy Amons, Channel 4 News.
All right, thanks so much, Nancy. And it's not clear whether Russell and the other laid-off workers are going to get to keep their seniority if they are hired for those other jobs within the Metro school system.